You're going to learn upon the baby's birth. And yes, if that baby has now been born with, narcotics in their system, the system should be activated. The system should be alerted. Because now, as a society, it's our job to protect that child. End of story. Every level should be activated at that point in time because that child's life is in danger. It is abuse. I know people don't like that word anymore, but it's not a word that's intended to hurt anybody. It's intended to bring all the services of the state to bear to give that child as good of an outcome and prospect at life as possible. But let's get rid of this notion that somehow this is about prenatal care. Where these venous punctures are being taken, where this blood is being drawn, is after the baby's born. And yes, if that baby has narcotics in his system, the state's attorney should know because the state's attorney can marshal all kinds of assets. Assets beyond the control of DCFS, quite frankly. They can bring all those assets to bear to support that baby, that child, whose life is now in distress because it is being born addicted with narcotics in its system. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to do anything else. I'm just trying to say, let's think this through from a process perspective. Let's get out of these arguments and let's think about the reality of it. And the reality of it is, if a baby is born drug addicted, yes, absolutely yes, the state's attorney should be notified so we can start marshaling all those assets to protect that child.
Will incentivize pregnant women who have substance use disorders to seek out not only prenatal care, but also seek out and stay in treatment recovery programs. We do this by lifting two existing punitive policies negatively affecting families with substance use disorders. One, it amends the Illinois Adoption Act to remove positive toxicology at birth as basis for a finding of unfitness for purpose of terminating parental rights. Two, the bill also removes a provision from Abused and Neglected Child Reporting Act requiring DCFS to immediately forward reports of infants with positive toxicology screens to law enforcement. Senate Bill 3136 will not impact a court's ability to act when a child is being abused or neglected if the child's care or environment is not safe. The court may fine the child neglected based on remaining provisions of the Juvenile Court Act.
But these are tools for the best interest of these children. This is to help mom get better. This is to motivate mom to get better. These are rebuttable presumptions. The only way they can be rebutted is by mom making progress and getting treatment. This takes away the motivation for that mom to get treatment. And we have to protect these kids. I suspect everyone in here has met kids who've grown up after having been born substance exposed. Horrible health issues have arisen. We have to do what we can in this state to protect these kids above all. These hearings are all about the best interest for the kids.